Hello guys, right, today's workout is a chest and biceps workout with my good friend William Bonac, and we're going to try doing another voiceover like I've done in previous videos, and I just want to let you know everything I'm saying I've wrote down, and that's why it probably sounds quite robotic because I'm reading from a sheet, but it is all coming from myself. So yeah, let's get on in and hope you enjoy this video. So the first exercise is a standing cable fly. Bend your knees and hips slightly so that you are leaning forward comfortably, but not too far. Keep your body in a fixed position so that your core is tight, and slowly start the hugging motion so that you can feel the movement in your chest. Keep your elbows in a fixed and bent position whilst rotating your shoulders inwards and towards your chest. This is a great first exercise. It forces blood into the muscle before moving on to compound lifts. I go for 2 warm-up sets around 20 reps and then go for 4 to 5 working sets. So the next exercise is a seated plate-loaded press. This is an upright version of the standard lying bench machine press. Try to keep your head steady and upright whilst also keeping your neck still. You should feel significant resistance against the horizontal push, but be sure to try different weights until you are comfortably able to push and release slowly for around 10 to 12 reps. The last rep should always feel a bit more difficult. So the next exercise is a seated incline plate loaded press. Like the previous press, load the machine appropriately so that you are able to get around 10 to 12 reps. The handles of the machine should be near the top of the pectorals at the beginning of the movement, your chest and head up and your shoulder blades back. Pause briefly at the top of the movement and then return the weight just above start position. Remember to keep tension on the muscles by not returning the weight to the stops before the set is complete. As your chest should be warm now, aim for 4 to 5 working sets at your maximum with slight support and go for that 10 to 12 reps. Really feel the contraction, mind to muscle. So we're moving on to incline dumbbell presses now. Be sure to keep full control of the dumbbells at all times. Locking your arms at the top of the movement, hold for a second before slowly lowering the weight. Ideally, lowering the weights should take about twice as long as it did when raising them. Aim for 4 to 5 working sets. I typically go for 10 to 12 reps, and then the final working set would probably be a drop set. So 10 reps, halve the weight and go for another 10 reps if possible. The next exercise is a seated machine bench press. In order to begin this movement, your forearms will be pointing forward since you are grabbing the handles. So once you have brought the handles forward and extended your arms, this then is your start position. Hold the contraction for 2 seconds whilst at the top of the movement before returning back to the start position. You can also use free weights to perform this exercise on a regular bench if you needed. Moving on to a seated pec deck now. The pec deck is an awesome machine for targeting the pecs, but you need to use strict technique to get the most out of it. Focus on the stretch and contraction throughout the movement. Try not to touch the pads or the handles at the center of the movement. Keep your body fixed and pause for a second or two at the top of the exercise while squeezing your chest for maximum intensity. We're going to superset this with a standing low cable fly. Keep your shoulders retracted and your chest up whilst bringing your hands together in front of your chest. Your hands should reach chin level. Be sure to maintain a slight bend in your elbow throughout the entire repetition. Try to raise and lower the weight at the same speed whilst maintaining a steady tension on the cables at all times. Moving on to biceps now, and the first exercise is a machine bicep curl. When using this machine, make sure that when you place your arms on the pad, keep your elbows in. This is your starting position. Remember to exhale as you lift the handles and contract your biceps. Focus on holding the contraction at the top of the movement for a second or two. Only your forearm should move during this exercise. Your upper arm should remain stationary and on the pad at all times. We went for 4 working sets and then a drop set to finish, so 5 working sets in total. As you can see, William looks happy that he's doing biceps. This exercise was a killer, and this is the second exercise, which is a raised arm bicep curl. Similar to the previous exercise, this is a seated machine bicep curl. However, the raised arm design of this machine ensures that there is a maximum muscle contraction. Like the first exercise, be sure to hold the contraction at the top of the movement for a second or two. Fourth and final exercise is a standing dumbbell bicep curl. In this exercise, the tension should be on the biceps at all times. Do not let the dumbbells hang at the bottom of the movement. Keep the rep timing slow and control the weight throughout your set. Do not let the dumbbells touch your body, and do not swing your body back as you curl up the weight. Your body should stay fixed throughout the exercise, and you should focus only on moving your forearms. Really appreciate you watching, guys. Thank you. Hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry for the bad commentary. I am getting better at these videos, I promise you. And please subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.